Have you ever stepped off a flight thinking, that could have been so much better, if only I'd known a few things beforehand? You're not alone. Because flying isn't just about getting from point A to point B anymore. It's become this stressful and comfortable, often overpriced guessing game. But what if I told you, there are ways of smart, simple ways to totally flip the experience? Today, I'm going to share some airplane hacks that barely anyone talks about. Not the typical bring a neck pillow nonsense. Real, clever tricks that'll make you feel like you've hacked the system without spending a dime. And some of them, they're so useful, you'll wonder how you ever flew without them. So watch till the end, because there's one near the end that'll not only make your flight smoother, but also make the crew love you for it. That kind of bonus is rare in the skies. Let's go. Okay, first let's talk about that oh so popular window seat. Beautiful view. Sure. But you know what they don't tell you? It's also the coldest seat on the entire plane. You're inches away from air that's literally freezing outside and that wall next to you. It doesn't do much to block it. So if you've ever been shivering mid-flight and couldn't figure out why, well, mystery solved. The fix: wear layers. Always. Even if you're flying to a tropical island, that cabin chill doesn't care. Now here's something kinda gross, but important. That hot coffee you love to order on planes. Yeah, you might want to stop doing that. See, the water used to make it comes from an onboard tank. And that tank, it's barely cleaned. Like, ever. Tests have found bacteria in there that you really don't want to meet, especially at 30,000 feet. Most flight attendants won't even drink it themselves. So next time, just go for bottled water or canned juice. Your stomach will thank you later. While we're getting uncomfortable, that tray table in front of you, it might just be the dirtiest thing on the plane. No, seriously. People have used it to change diapers, eat messy meals, rest their bare feet. I know, gross. And guess what? They don't clean it between every flight. So always bring disinfectant wipes. Wipe that tray. Wipe the buckle. Wipe the armrest. It's 5 seconds that could save you from a week in bed with a bug you didn't ask for. Here's a time-saving tip most people overlook. Always try to book morning flights. Not only are they less likely to be delayed because they're the first ones out and touched by the day's chaos, but there is calmer too. Less turbulence, smoother ride, and smaller crowds at the airport. It's just easier. Now, everyone rushes to sit near the front of the plane. But did you know, sometimes the best service happens all the way at the back. Flight attendants are more relaxed there. Fewer people are watching, and if you're nice, you might just get a little extra snack or drink without even asking. Yes, you'll the plane last, but who cares when you're sipping a second juice and cozy with an extra blanket? Another sneaky trick: special meals. When you book your flight, you can request vegetarian, vegan, kosher, gluten-free, and they often serve those first. Not only that, they're made in smaller batches, so they're fresher, sometimes even tastier. And no, you don't have to prove anything to request one. Just click the box. Small change, big win. And while we're on the topic of food or, well, digestion, here's something you might not have thought about: skip the shorts. I know, they're comfy. But those seats, they don't get deep clean between flights. So every part of your skin that touches the seat might also be touching leftover crumbs, spills, or worse. It's not just gross, it's cold too. Trust me, joggers or leggings are the move. Now, a tiny item that can make a huge difference: a pen. Bring one, especially for international flights. You'll have to fill out customs forms, and when they pass them around, everyone starts panicking. Did you have a pen? Can I borrow that? And you'll already be done. No panic. No waiting. Speaking of smart seat choices, want a smoother flight? Choose a seat directly over the wing. That's the plane's center of gravity, and it moves less during turbulence. The nose and tail over the wing equals less bounce, less stress. Here's one most people miss entirely: download the airline's app. It's not just for your boarding pass. You can check gate changes, flight status, even baggage tracking. And if your flight gets canceled, you can sometimes rebook through the app without even talking to a human. Now, water. You need it. Planes dry you out fast. But don't spend $5 on a bottle at the gate. Just bring an empty reusable bottle. After security, fill it up. Most airports have water stations now. It's cheaper, smarter, and way more eco-friendly. Power bank. Always. Your phone dying mid-travel is a nightmare. No boarding pass. No directions. No rideshare. And those charging stations. Always full. Or broken. So bring your own power. It's your lifeline. And one final move, this one's for the price hunters. Ever feel like flight prices go up the more you search? It's not your imagination. Websites track you. So always search in incognito mode. Clear your cookies. Sometimes, you'll literally see a cheaper fare by just changing the browser. Last one, and it's kind of a game changer. Before you fly, look up your seat on a site like SeatGuru. Not all seats are equal. Some don't recline. Some are next to noisy spots or even the bathroom. A 2-minute check can save you from hours of regret. That's it. 15 tips. Some you might have heard. Most you probably haven't. But all of them, they'll change the way you fly. And honestly, that's what we all want. To feel like we're not just surviving the journey, but actually enjoying it.